Oh shoot, that's kind of lame. That's not what I meant to do. It's the coffee, man. It's the coffee, man. Alright, so check it out. I had a lot of technical difficulties the first time around. So I'm speaking from the future, you know what I mean? So for the last couple of days, I've just been doing small sessions and working on a psychedelic indie type vibe. In the beginning of this video, I'm going to be doing more of a voiceover. So you may see some stuff that doesn't connect because the original audio, for some reason, just did not click. Anyways, feel free to let me know what you think. Always feel free to comment. Let me know what you like to see next, what you think of the music, any suggestions, anything you like to see me do in the future. Let me know. You know, we're here together. Appreciate you following me on this journey. Feel free to leave any of your thoughts in the comments. All right, let's get it. I found a pretty decent drum sample here, but I'm gonna chop that up later. We're gonna do some guitar. I need to put some stank on this thing, boy. This is one of my favorite pedals. This is my ultimate favorite in GarageBand. I only use GarageBand, but I wonder what's in Logic. But Blue Echo, bruh. Alright, also I like to add spin box to give some warmth. Yeah, I'm doing a little voiceover, but it'll be alright. Got that stain. I just lay down the track and then see where this goes. It doesn't have to be the beginning. It doesn't have to be the first phrase or the second. So I don't have a plan when I go into building a song. I just kind of go off the vibe. Typically, I start with a drum loop and then just take it from there. Listen to how this guitar thickens up. Throw a little phase on there. Now look, this is different. I usually don't use a tube burner, but I learned that there's some crazy harmonics when you turn the feedback on. Check that out. Yeah, so I'm definitely tracking this bass out. Sometimes I get lucky and I'm able to get longer tracks, but a lot of times I might just have to punch in. You know, I'm still learning bass. I've only had it for like 2 or 3 months, and I've only been playing it for 2 or 3 months. So you gotta work with me. I'm learning in front of y'all, so. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I need some drums. Man, when I tell you, I've been collecting loops on Splice. I play drums, but I don't have a drum set right now. So I pretty much just build from loops. Now, I could play the drums out MIDI, which I'll do another time. But right now, I really do vibe with loops. And two, I like to chop loops, especially if it has fills or anything unique within the loop. It gives me an opportunity to chop it and make it sound like real drums, or try to make it sound like how I would play it. But when I do play in real life, I tend to play with a lot of fills, like a lot of loose 1960s, 70s type fills. That's just how I play. I just realized that wherever I got this loop from for the drums, that joint was at like 177 or 170 somewhere. I found it. Let me see. Yeah, it was at 177. All the other drum loops I have, if I were to patch it in and warp it, then the loop's gonna sound super fast. I'm gonna try it. Maybe I get lucky, but all right. All right, let's see what difference 128 BPM makes. So first, I'm gonna bring this down to 128. I don't like it, but let's speed it up. That's crazy, bro. This whole joint sounds slow at 130 something. Alright, so I'm gonna chop this and see what happens. So what I'll do is I can offset it by 2 bars. 2 bars is kind of like, I know in jazz they call it a pickup. Now I'm not sure if it's exactly 2 bars, but pickup is usually like a bar, or I think 2 bars where it's leading into the next phrase. So the fill would be the pickup. If it was, say if the song was starting and there was a fill before the song start, if that fill was 2 bars or 1 bar, that's a pickup. Now what I do is I drag the pickup or the fill a bar early or a bar late, and what that does is it gives a natural loose feel. Let me see. And then bro, I got this joint right on my chin. Hold on. Alright, cool. I found the fill. I really hope this works. We'll see. I hope this works, baby. Let's see what this fill sound like. My bye. That's kind of lame. Hold on. That's not what I meant to do. It's the coffee, man. Alright. I'm gonna put a little reverb up. Talking about that's a little reverb. But it's gonna be a little today. And then I know I'm kind of treating this like getting your food and then you put a bunch of salt and pep on it. But I'm just gonna give it a shot and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like before you try it, you just get the come on, son. Salt, pepper, crazy. Then you ain't even tried the food yet. You know what I'm saying? In this case, it might work. It might work. My bye. That was Huff. That was Huffington Post, boy. Wow. I got any other loops or fills in here? That was Garbaggio. Got an idea. Just use what I already got. Alright, I'm gonna do some vocals and I'll probably layer some stuff on top of that. But I like to direct my songs with the vocals too, even if I don't have the words. But right now, I'm gonna just freestyle. I'm gonna try to just freestyle about the environment around me. Okay.